Welcome to the media broadcast of His Vision Ministries. Pastor Shane has a strong desire to encourage people to stay in the Word of God on a daily basis. Pastor Shane prays that you are fed by the messages contained in these daily nuggets. These messages are intended to bring daily life application, hope and encouragement.
Hey, this is Pastor Shane with His Vision Ministries, and today we're going to conclude our series on spiritual warfare, the invisible war. And so I'm going to talk to you today, though, from Ephesians chapter 6, verse 18. And so I want to encourage each of you to go back and read the entire book of Ephesians because, listen, we're living in a time where there's so much spiritual warfare going on in so many different places. And there's so many things that are going on that are really attacking people who are Christians, who are standing for their faith. And so I want to talk today about one of the most important parts of spiritual warfare, and it's prayer. Victory through vigilant prayer. That's what I want to talk to you about today. And so the Bible tells us over in Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 18, it says, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit. And so prayer is not listed as a separate piece of armor, and the reason is because it really activates all of them. So in order to put on the full armor of God, prayer is the most important piece. And so without prayer, the armor remains unused. And so prayer, my friend, aligns the believer with God's will, His power, and even His perspective. And so here we see that Paul emphasizes consistency. And he says praying always. And so that's what's important. You and I, we have to pray always. It's one of the things I do. I pray about everything because I want to just cast it to the Lord. You know, spiritual warfare does not take days off, and neither should prayer. We ought to be praying every single day. And this does not mean constant words, but constant dependence. You know, a praying believer is an alert believer. And so prayer always involves perseverance. And Paul calls for watching with all perseverance. And so all this spiritual vigilance means staying alert even when the battle seems quiet. You know, many of our defeats, my friend, occur during seasons of spiritual complacency. And I want to remind you that finally prayer is an outward focus. Paul asks prayer for all saints. And so spiritual warfare, it's communal. You know, when believers go and they pray for one another, you know what happens? The enemy's influence is weakened and unity is strengthened. And I want you to know victory is not achieved through human efforts. It's achieved through humble reliance, and that reliance has to be on God. You know, prayer reminds us that the battle belongs to the Lord. And so today, as you pray, and I hope that you pray every day, let your prayer focus. Ask the Lord to make you a vigilant prayer warrior and to teach you to pray consistently, to pray faithfully, and to pray selflessly. You know, ask the Lord to help you stand firm through these prayers. I want to thank each of you. I want to invite you to visit our website at hisvision.org. And again, thank you for joining for these daily nuggets. This is the last nugget for this week. We'll be back on Monday with nuggets. You can get my daily devotions. Those are 7 days a week now at hisvision.org. And I pray that the Lord bless you and keep you, and we will see you in next week's nugget. God bless.
We thank you for joining us today. Visit us online at isvision.org. Text the word SAVE to the number 80123 and hit send to learn how to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. May God bless you.